Absolutely go along, Dundas. Hello, friends. My name is Maddie. This is Sam.
Hi.
First time on channel,
First time.
and very excited to have him.
Thank you.
He is going to announce some things. Also, Sam is probably one of those people, one of the few people in my life who I'm just like, I have nothing negative to say about. I just like, we just kind of, you're one of those people I'm just like, genuinely probably one of my favorite people, and I enjoy spending time with you.
Aww.
Probably a sign we don't spend enough time together.
I was like, there are lots of people that would disagree with you.
But enough about them.
They don't matter.
Today, the plan is just to go for a walk.
I'm gonna wander.
Because sometimes that's just fun. So we're gonna hit up a couple of my favorite places, or not. We're gonna find out. But yeah, just happy to have you along for the ride.
Well, thank you.
And now we just show off our city.
Yeah,
We get to show people what Toronto looks like. We get to show people what's happening in the big city. Hello, Kevin. Hello, Juanita. Hello, Harjot. Good to see you.
When you asked to go on the walk, I was like, ooh, what part of the city would I even want to do?
Hey, Tony.
And I started thinking, and I was like, oh, Dundas. Dundas is such like a random area of the city. Like,
It really is.
Even going from like this area, you go from like Fillmore's to then like the Eaton Center to then Chinatown to then Kensington to then like Queen West area. I was like, it's like it has multiple personality disorder.
It is a strange combination of street.
Right?
I will absolutely say that. There you go. I just had to put my battery saver charges on.
Gotta save that battery.
Yes. But I'm thinking we could just go for a stroll.
I love
Probably
a
be
stroll.
around 2 hours.
Love a stroll.
Sometimes they're just needed.
They are. And especially on a day like today,
It's
where
gorgeous
so
outside.
beautiful. And it's been such awful weather lately. I woke up from a nap right before this. I looked outside, I was like, oh, it's so nice. This is gonna be perfect.
Oh, nice. It's nice when you have those days where it's just like, this feels like it's working for me.
Yeah.
Are you broadcasting both vertical and horizontal? I don't believe so. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's just horizontal, but if you're seeing it in vertical, that's great, I guess.
We love that for you.
Yeah.
We stand our vertical baddies.
I will say my son broadcasts in vertical. I didn't teach him that way.
Okay.
But
You raise them as best you can.
and then they have to make their own bad choices.
Exactly.
That being said, his numbers are currently crushing mine. So I'm just like, you know what? That's fine. I'm
All
proud
right.
of you, son.
Good for him.
I actually had him on my stream yesterday. And I created this, you know how every now and then I'll just get a random idea and be like, what if I did this?
Yes, I'm very familiar with you doing that.
True. Okay. I came up with the idea where I was just like, what if we just played tag? And so we came up with this idea. I came up with this idea where we're just walking down. We have to try to capture each other on camera as many times as we could without the other person seeing.
Oh, I watched.
It was so much fun. I did better than I thought. He still trounced me, especially at the end. But that's because he forgot the rules.
Well, that happens. When you cheat, it's a lot easier to do better.
Hello, Eddie. Hello, Yoshi. You don't have my house keys with me, but I was supposed to head out, but traffic come till 3:30. That's all right, buddy. If anyone wants to join on Monday, we're doing another Manhunt Monday, and this time we're hoping to have 3 people with us. So
Ooh. What
I
are
mean-
we going to do this time?
I think we might start at Union this time and then head up.
Nice.
But I'm gonna make it so there's checkpoints.
Like timed checkpoints?
Yeah.
Cute.
So like we have to be at like Queen and this street at this time, and then we have to be at this street and this street at this time.
Okay. I like it.
Yeah, it should be. Like it was just so much fun last time. It can only get more fun.
We need more whimsy in our everyday, that's for sure.
Yes, and I'm good at whimsy.
You really are.
But then I will say my Jane's walks have been improved.
Oh yeah?
So on May 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, I am doing walks around the city, talking about the history of walk tubing.
Nice.
Are we playing again today? Not playing today. I don't think me and Sam I couldn't do that 2 days in a row.
I also
And also Sam doesn't have a camera.
I'm also not one for like play. I love watching other people's enjoyment out of that kind of stuff. Like
Yes.
I'm a big person who loves watching like the Smosh cast play board games.
Yes.
But I don't want to play board games.
I can relate to that feeling.
Which I always try and explain to Marcel. He's like, but that's not fun. And I'm like,
For me,
but it's
it
fun
is.
for me.
Yeah.
I love it. Oh, careful.
It's okay. I only rolled my I only rolled my ankle possibly directly into broken glass. Just like, well, that's what was the glass doing there? This is what I tell people, just like the appeal of walk tubing is that you could go outside and walk, and you should. But if you don't want to, we can do this for you.
Exactly. We will live in the real world while
Yeah.
you live in the confines of your home, safe and sound.
Yes. To be fair, that also sounds lovely.
That's how I usually live
Yeah.
my life. Like I am outside of my norm. But there are puppies everywhere, so that makes me happy.
Yeah, dogs as well. Yeah, everyone's out walking their dags. Which is, again, it's just lovely.
I love that.
It's a lovely day. It's a lovely day. Every tour Maddie goes on, he is actually learning more and more. He will be Toronto's #1 tour guide in a couple weeks. I already am. Just casually. Just like, you know what?
You know what?
I'm the best.
That is me. Thank you. Actually, don't need to do any more work on myself at all.
Yes. Speaking of, hello Marcus, my love. Good to see you. By the way, if anyone needs magic mushrooms, you can go and get them from this really sketchy place behind the store. Allegedly.
And there's definitely not a scary dog back there, apparently.
There's definitely not. There's like 3 or 4. It's fine. They have an amalgamation of puppies. Hello, Kalama. I assumed you walked 1,000 miles yesterday. Just to see you again. Oh, so now when someone gives me a super chat, I have to sing.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. That's
I didn't know that there was a singing component to this.
There could be. It may or may not come up. It depends if people are feeling generous that day.
It's like, that sounds super fun to me.
Yeah.
I was like, what do you mean? I already walk around this city completely ignoring other people and singing.
Yes.
Might as well just add a camera to it.
Yep. And every 30 minutes, I do a plug for my tourism business.
Oh.
I haven't booked any tours yet, but one day,
One
day I hope to book 1 or 2 from them.
I have a business now.
Yes.
I am officially an independent hairstylist.
Which is awesome.
And if you want to find me, you can look currently for my Instagram at Hair by Sam T.O.
Hair by
or
Sam T.O.
if you're my friend Rob, Hair by Samto.
Hair
which
by Samto.
he has
It's like Monsanto.
He has refused to call it anything else since I came up with that name like 11 years ago, I think. Always Samto.
Always. Well, you know what? Monsanto has that similar, and that's like they're well known.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're loved.
Yeah. But my whole business is going to be launching on May 1st. And we're going to be working over at Ossington and Dundas, actually. And I'm super excited to be working back in like West End proper again.
Yeah.
So
If I wasn't doing a Jane's tour that day, I would come by and say hello.
Oh,
I mean, we still technically could.
you could. I'll be there. The space is really cute. It's owned by an old friend of mine that I worked with like 11 years ago. Actually, when Hair by Samto first got officially Instagramified. But no, I'm really excited.
Yeah. Is there a minimum to donate to get you to sing? Technically, no.
Hell, I'm here. I'll do it.
Yeah.
It
sometimes just happens.
It takes me nothing.
Yeah, it sometimes just happens anyway.
Should we walk through campus?
Sure. I am so annoyed that we lost yesterday by half a point. I'm just like, I should have known those songs.
Yeah.
Silly Sam Smith.
Silly Sam Smith. But honestly, we've won a lot.
We did. We need to give other people a chance. We technically won the beers, but I'm just like,
Do the people know what you're talking about?
Probably not.
So Maddie and I are on trivia team, and we play.
So we do trivia together every Thursday.
And
we do very well.
We have a great team that
dominates.
Has a lot of knowledge of a lot of different things. So we do win a lot. And it might inspire some jealousy in the other regular participants. But who knows?
Do most businesses fail because of bad ideas or because founders aren't as disciplined as they think? I'm going to argue that any business succeeding, 1/4 of which at least will come down to luck.
That's so true.
Yeah.
Because like
you can have a brilliant business plan, you can be the best in your field, and you can still fail because of reasons outside your control.
Especially in like this climate.
Yes.
Like if you're in Toronto specifically, like I have seen so many talented, creative, smart, inventive people.
Oh, thank you.
Exactly. Just not make it.
Yep.
You should have waited until I finished talking.
I knew what was coming. Said the blind hooker.
Says the person who is a regular Fringe participant.
Yes.
Yeah. Now, doing horribly, how many Fringe festivals did you do last year alone?
Last year I only did 5.
Oh, is that it? Only
no,
5?
4. 5? 5.
Such a failure.
Because I did Orlando, Toronto, Hamilton, Calgary, Edmonton. And this year I'm only doing my show in 2, but I'm involved with 7?
Yeah. So unsuccessful.
Well, to be fair, I'm stage managing my friend's show. And her show is going to be, I will do everything I can to support her show because it's amazing.
Nice.
Let's try cutting down here, because if we go this way, we usually get flagged by copyright stuff. I was trying to avoid music. Loving the mustache today. Thank you, Eddie. I will say, Sam was the one who inspired me to cut it shorter in the middle so I can part it more easily. And it has been working.
I told you.
Yep.
I
know
what
you're
I'm
talking
doing.
about. You can't control luck, but you can increase your surface area for luck. Yes, you can. I think that might have been success rate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, have you seen how homoerotic this particular image is? I'm just like...
continuing education. Gays are really into continuing their education. Said no gay ever.
I mean, I tried.
Yeah, but most of us just have like made up fake jobs that pay really well so that you can go on vacation all the time. But you can't really pin down what they do.
Mine doesn't pay well at all.
Yeah, that's why we're not those guys. That's not us up there on that school.
That is true. That is true. We don't look longingly at the other one. Actually, to be fair, we do that often.
We do that a lot.
It's our little hand gesture that gets everybody. Thank you, Ariana. To Sam, if your business succeeds but you hate your daily work, is it still success?
Well,
of a kind.
I think it depends on how you look at it. For me, it would not be successful, but I'm very lucky. Like, I'm a hairstylist, and I get to spend every day making people feel as beautiful as they can.
Yeah.
And that's a pretty awesome way to make a living. Like,
and it's something everyone always needs.
Exactly.
Most
and like,
people will always need a haircut at some point.
I've had enough people have like emotional reactions in my chair, just because when you don't like what you see in the mirror and like you're met with that every day, it can be really disheartening to like feel good about yourself. And I think that everyone deserves to feel good about themselves when they look in the mirror. So if I can play a little part in making people see the beauty that I see in them, then that sounds amazing to me. And I love doing that. So thankfully for me, my everyday work brings me a lot of satisfaction and a lot more than money. Absolutely. I did not get into hair to make a ton of money. I've just been lucky enough that I've gotten quite successful in my career, and like people like what I do. So I do get to make money from it.
I like what you do.
Thank you.
If I could afford you, I would go to you.
Why, thank you. But you kind of have a built-in hairstylist.
I do kind of have a safety net.
I would have to do really, really excellent work to steal you away as a client.
Which you do.
Yeah, but it also has to inspire spending money when it could be free.
It's true. It's true.
And I'm good.
I mean, you'd be worth it once or twice.
Maybe on a special occasion.
Yeah.
Just don't know how Joel will feel about that.
That's okay. I'll just come back with a shaved head. Like Sam gave me the best haircut ever,
and then I ruined it.
I didn't want you to get jealous,
so
I shaved my head. Now none of you have me. Hi Sam. Good to see you, buddy. So welcome to Dundas.
The Ted Rogers School of Management, connected to Joey Eaton Center.
Well, that's where they manage.
Yep, probably. The Toronto Barber and Beauty Shop up here closed.
They're closing down.
No,
Or is it closed
closed.
down? Oh no.
And like that's been an institution for
For
forever.
decades.
I keep thinking about that one hair picture that's the like really, really bright pink hair. And I was like, the bright pink hair model is going to get taken down soon. And she's been there for years.
Yeah. Unless they just like decide to keep her as an institution.
Yeah. But they know somebody's going to graffiti over her.
Yeah.
Probably something vulgar.
Yeah.
This is Toronto.
To be fair, let's beat them to it. We'll do it out of love so we can protect her.
I didn't bring my Sharpie with me.
I always have my Sharpie on me. I'm wearing my jacket.
You do. Of course you do.
If someone sees me and they want to sign the jacket,
Fair.
mind you, no one ever wants to sign my jacket and no one recognizes me in public.
Not yet.
I'm an anonymous figure.
You're a Toronto institution.
I am a Toronto here.
I was also over here recently, and I don't know when this happened, but the bus terminal shut down.
Yes.
A
Couple years ago now.
That thing was horrible.
Fair.
It was
I mean,
not-
it was
not well
terrifying
kept.
when I was a kid.
Yeah.
But that just built character.
Yeah, there's a lot of character in that building.
To be fair, the building itself is actually kind of nice. That
Really?
little bus terminal. It's very Art Deco.
It looks sad.
It's a bus terminal.
True. Bus terminals are meant to connect people.
It's true. It's true.
doesn't-
To other buses.
To other buses.
To me, if I own a business, I'll be continuing this business because it has real potential. Do you guys agree? Of course. Every business, every business is something that you think you're a part of yourself into.
Yeah.
And sometimes even if a business isn't successful, you still stick at it.
You have to buy into yourself before you can expect anyone else to buy into you.
Yeah.
Like, you got to believe what you are doing is important and that you can do it.
Yeah.
And then other people will believe. I think that was like a huge learning point in my own career, because I've been doing hair for this fall will make 16 years.
Yeah.
And I remember earlier on in my career, I had a lot more self-doubt. And like, I wouldn't want to be like promoted at work or like move up. And I was like, no, I'm happy and safe in my little box. And getting forced out of that, realized like, oh, yeah, I was standing in my own way of advancing and developing as a stylist. No, like, I have to believe in me.
Yep.
And then I started looking at my work and talking to my clients and the way that they spoke about how they felt as me as a hairstylist. And I was like, oh, people like me.
Yeah.
I can believe in myself.
Everyone likes you.
Yeah. But growing up with an anxiety disorder and fat and gay in Aurelia, not exactly the prime environment for building confidence.
I agree with that. North Bay was a similar thing,
Yeah.
as obviously it is.
Yeah.
Have I ever been to Philadelphia? I have. I love Philadelphia, actually. Some of my best friends are in Philly. Maybe controversial opinion, but like, I think Philly's a great city.
I've never been there.
It's actually really nice.
The only thing I know about it is that Tom Hanks movie,
Yes,
which I haven't seen.
it's fair. But no, buying into yourself is such a huge part of like why the second I used to always, like, in my shows and stuff, I would always have, like, a fairly self-deprecating moment in it. And then at one point I was just like, why am I doing this? And then I realized just like, I'm great. And then ever since you start saying that, people are just like, oh, arrogant. And I'm just like, fuck you, I'm great.
No, like, I stopped talking down my own work a long time ago. Like,
Yeah.
I worked very hard and for a long time to be good at what I choose to do.
Yep.
I'm not going to have humility over that. Like, I've dedicated a decade and a half to this.
Yeah.
If I'm not good at this point, I should have found a new career.
Yes. Which I am trying to do. Although, to be fair, I'm also pretty good at what I do.
Yeah.
My problem is it's really hard to get those places where I can do the thing that I know I'm good at.
Yeah. I'm lucky that there's a lot more opportunity in like my creative field.
Yeah.
But people just paying for art, that's hard.
Well, here's my thing is I'm just like, by doing this, and after yesterday when I had the fun game with Matt, I was just like, this is combining a lot of my talents because I'm a very good game maker, I'm a very good host, and I've also created this platform now for myself.
You're also
So,
just
like,
very easy to talk to.
Yes. I call it listening. A lot of people think they're good listeners.
They're not.
No.
They're just waiting for the other person to finish talking so
So
they
they
can
can
say
talk.
what they want to say. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, no. Therapy taught me active listening.
Yes.
You sit with what has just been told to you and then respond.
Yes.
Yeah, have a lot of conversations like that.
Yep. It's amazing what an ex can teach you.
Oh, yeah.
Here's what I realized is that in my previous relationship, I was always the problem and they would never apologize. And I was just like, well, statistically, this can't be correct.
Oh my God, what's that like? I don't have a very similar experience
Experience.
at all.
Right? It came also to anyone's mind that if your business fails, do you lose just money or part of who you are? I would say you'd certainly lose a part of your dreams. But like, every failure you have brings you one step closer to a not failure in the future.
Absolutely.
You gotta fail a lot.
Yeah.
That's what they don't tell you, is and you constantly fail. And it's not like you fail once and then it's done. It's like you keep failing.
Yeah.
Some people just have different metrics for how to handle it.
Yes.
Because even success is really just long-term failure done enough. Hello, Robert.
And also, like, no one ever knows, like, if you are going to be successful. I was actually watching a video about this the other day, where it was talking about the history of World War I and World War II and, like,
Yeah.
the decisions that the Allied powers were making. I don't know how I've gotten to World War I and World War II talking, but looking back on the decisions that those warmongers were doing, I guess. I don't know what to call them. But there were times throughout those conflicts where the Axis looked like they were going to win, and they had to keep making all these different decisions to try and win. But we know that they came out positive in the end, but they didn't know that back then. They had to believe in themselves.
Yeah. And here's the thing, both sides probably believed in themselves.
Yeah. One side a little too much.
Yeah. Guess I'd say something related to patient. If nothing improves after a year, patience still a virtue or just wasted time? It depends. Sometimes a year is enough time to decide something. Sometimes a year is not enough time to decide something.
Oh God, yeah.
Most restaurants fail within the first year. What is it, like 80%?
That depends on what part of the city you're in.
I just mean in general. But like,
If you're on Queen West, it probably goes up to about 80.
yeah, fair enough. We'll just say 90% of restaurants fail.
Probably.
Unless you're a
don't fact
franchise,
check
in which
us.
case that goes to 70%. Like, who eats at Chick-fil-A anymore? Too many people? God dang it. Wrong choice.
Every time I see Chick-fil-A garbage in the village, it makes me so mad
Yeah.
because it's like, first of all, you're supporting a business that hates us, and then you're coming and littering in our neighborhood.
Yep.
It's like, here's some garbage from an industry that hates you.
Yep.
Thanks. That feels really good.
Thanks, friends. being a real ally.
Yeah, you're giving money to people that hate us and fucking up our village.
I'm just realizing I don't think I've checked my phone messages since January.
Oh God. Why?
You know what clued that thought in my brain? Is that there was a message from the police being like, we need some extra details on your thing. I was just like, yeah, I'll get to that.
Oh God.
And I never did.
Sweetie.
And now I'm realizing and just like, that was a while ago.
Yeah, that ADHD is showing.
Yep, there it is. Well, it's not like anyone important calls me.
Yeah. The only people that call me are my parents.
Yeah.
Everybody else has phone anxiety.
Yeah. Or telemarketers.
I've actually
Sometimes you can also too maybe be a big winner.
My favorite new feature on the phone is like them screening the calls.
The call screening, yes.
Yeah,
Brilliant.
That has become my favorite
Game changer.
thing.
Absolute game changer.
And yet some of them still manage to get through.
That's true.
And then leave me weird half cut off messages that are
and it's like, nope.
And I was like, I don't speak Mandarin or Cantonese, I'm sorry.
Yeah. But I'm guessing that what you're doing isn't right. So
even if you are, I can't comprehend what you're saying.
I get calls from siblings. Are you only sibling? I get a call from my sister now and then. Sometimes I answer.
I have an older brother who also lives in Toronto with his wife. I rarely get calls from him though. We're texters.
Yeah. The only one I get calls from are my parents usually.
Yeah. I will call my brother if I don't know how to do something and I know that he does, so that I can get a real quick answer from him.
Okay.
But everyone needs like a really handy straight around them.
Yes.
And lucky for me, mine's my brother. Sure.
Restaurants aren't doing well in the US, but restaurants are smoking hot. I know someone who would shop at one.
Right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Run away from the noise.
So the building across from us is the AGO, the Art Gallery of Ontario.
It's so pretty.
Apparently it was designed to look like a canoe.
I see that.
I can too, but I also see Zeppelin.
Yeah, no, it definitely looks like a Zeppelin.
Yeah. Just like if this was supposed to be a canoe, why is it... Why?
I think it's just because like they wanted it like all glass and pretty,
yeah,
and didn't think about the fact that it also very much looks like a Zeppelin.
It does look like a Zeppelin.
But canoe, Canada, indigeneity.
Yes.
My shirt's actually from an indigenous brand.
Oh, cool.
It's unfortunately, they've been operating for like 6 years. It's called Enin. And they had pop-ups in like the Eaton Center, but unfortunately the business is going under.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Well, that was the one that had the pop-up over Eaton Center, over Christmas, didn't they?
Yeah, I got this amazing blanket from them, from this brand called Mini TP.
Led Zeppelin, Glass Zeppelin, actually.
Led Zeppelin, Glass Zeppelin. That's going to be a vocal stem. But no, they're unfortunately going out of business. But they are having a giant sale to get rid of all of their products. So now is a great time to go and buy some really high quality made indigenous products that are female owned as well.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah.
Where's the sale happening?
Anin.com. A-N-I-I-N, I believe.
A-N-I-I-N.
A-A.
A-A-N-I-N.
Yeah. Okay. Anin. Every conversation starts with an in. Means hello. And this is the Mohawk word for what Toronto was.
Yes. Toronto.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. There's a whole like explanation on the back too. It's
Nice.
like a Mohawk word where the trees stand in the water. It's very beautiful. It is a really pretty building.
It is a really nice building. I'm gonna take a little peek backseas.
My buddy Aaron got married in there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
They do. It's a beautiful wedding space.
Good wedding or straight wedding?
Straight wedding. No, good wedding.
Good wedding.
I don't know straight people anymore.
Right? Who are they?
Honestly, like even my friends that were straight all ended up coming out in their 30s. So I was like, I thought I had straight friends. Turns out I don't.
That's like finding out, just like, wait a minute, some people don't have autism?
Wait.
But all of my friends do. Wait.
What do you mean you get to wake up in the morning and your brain doesn't tell you, no, no? What's that like?
Oh, crapsies. I didn't even think about this. I need to get fresh fruit. So I was just going to be like, when I go for my walk, I'll come over, I'll go to Hunter's place, I'll take care of the plants, and then I'll go to the Chinese fruit stands, get what I need, and then head back.
I love Chinese fruit stands.
Oh my God, they're so good. Giant thing of strawberries for $1?
Yep.
Yes, please.
Yep.
Sam is a great person to walk with. He is one of the best chatters on the tour guides that Maddie has walked with. That is true. I'm not really giving a tour though.
No.
No, this is more of a walkie-talkie.
I've lived here for almost 20 years.
Yeah.
I don't need a tour. This is more so like, I was thinking of it, I was like,
this is social time. This is a way to you announce your business.
But also
to my
like
dozen of fans.
But also like taking like a stroll through like different times of my life in Toronto and your life as well. I think especially like going past Kensington. I used to spend so much time in Kensington. I can't remember the last time I went to Kensington.
Really?
Yeah. I used to spend a ton of time in Chinatown, but depending on where I was working, it always landed kind of in the middle, and it felt like an offshoot to go to. So, and I remember actually really excited to now be working on Dundas again, because I was like, ooh, I can go to Kensington again. And it'll be easy, because apparently I'm lazy. It's like, oh, I could go to Kensington, but that would mean taking another streetcar and then having to get off and then having to wait for another one.
Yes.
And when my couch is waiting for me at home.
There's a show about a wedding on Netflix called Something Very Bad. Is going to happen, and it's Jennifer Jason Leigh as the mother-in-law. Jennifer Jason Leigh, why does that name sound familiar? Something Very Bad is going to happen. It's horror. Oh, okay.
I want to see that new A24 horror movie, Mother Mary.
I have been listening to the Anne Hathaway song from that.
Yeah.
And it's fantastic.
Yeah, I'm really excited for it.
Oh, we have a boopable snoot, if you don't mind.
Snoop boot.
Hey, happy boy. Boop.
Boop. Yeah.
Yeah, we can stress. Who needs lights?
Who needs what?
Who needs lights?
Nobody. Double T.
I'm waiting for the new Coven continuation.
I'm very excited for that too.
New Coven continuation.
American Horror Story.
Oh.
Because they did American Horror Story Coven, then they did Apocalypse, and
Which
now
was terrible.
It wasn't as good as Coven.
No.
Obviously, but so this next one, Ariana Grande is going to be in it.
Delightful.
They have Sarah Paulson. They have the original Supreme back, Jessica Lange.
Is not Misty Day's her name. Lily Rabe, is she back?
I'm not sure. I don't think so.
Oh no! Give me my Stevie.
I know.
Stand-in.
Or just give us Stevie.
Or
again.
just give us Stevie. Again. That was great.
Because like, remember, we got the real thing
That
at
is
one
true.
time.
It is true.
We can shoot for the stars. Get Stevie to be a mainstay. She does a musical performance every episode.
I mean, I would watch that.
Yeah, I think we just need to go see her in concert.
I have.
Ugh.
And it was probably that will absolutely be in my top 10 shows that I've seen of all time.
How could it not be?
'Cause I remember just sitting. We were like in the sixth or seventh row. So like I remember looking up and seeing like the beads on Stevie's arm.
Yeah, I would cry.
Yeah, she sang Landslide and I bawled like a child to the point where people turned around and were just like, "Are you okay?" I'm just like, "This is really good."
Like one of my most listened to songs that is always on any playlist I'm listening to is Silver Springs.
Oh, it's a good
and it's
one.
the live version from 1978.
Nice.
It's so good.
Well, everything she touches just turns to silver.
That is true. Yeah. Beep, 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 beep. Patience is a virtue, people.
No, it is.
No, it isn't. One of my favorite dumpling
Patience is a
places
good
right over
stripper name.
there.
Juicy Dumpling?
I love Juicy Dumpling.
Juicy Dumpling is great.
When COVID happened, I ordered a lot of Juicy Dumpling before that. And I'd gone up to my parents' place when everything was like really, really scary. And when I came back to the city, I was like, all I want is juicy dumpling. That's it. Go into Uber Eats. It's closed. I'm like, what? No, they stayed closed for the entire pandemic. I came back to Toronto. A large part was to get juicy dumplings because I was craving them so bad because I'd become addicted. Yeah, no, they stayed closed for months.
That's fair. That's unfortunate. They're back open now, though.
They are.
You can go get your juicy dumplings to give yourself some juicy dumplings.
Jeez.
I will say, if you don't know us at this point, my name is Maddie. I'm a tour guide in Toronto. So if you or someone you know is coming to the city, why not give them with a unique, customized walking experience tailored to their interests? You can find my services below via Tour and TripAdvisor. I'm joined by Sam. Hair by Samto.
Hair by Samto.
So
I will
check
be
them
launching May 1st. Come get your
And
hair done.
We will all be very excited to see it happen. Maybe we'll have like a big launch ceremony or something. Oh,
That'd be fun.
make like a little party.
Yeah. Oh, I'm excited. It's been a lot of work. So who knew that turning yourself into a business would be a lot of work? Probably why I haven't done it for so long.
That's fair. That's fair.
But I'm very excited.
I was surprised. That's why I haven't started a business yet. I've tried.
It's very doable.
It is very
At
doable.
least on for my area, it's very doable.
Yes. I don't think anyone would pay me as a business with my shows. Maybe. We have to figure that out.
Sure. I'm also very lucky that I have a lot of very talented people around me. Like a buddy of mine is making my website for me.
Delightful.
So, and then I had so many people that are already independent hairstylists. And they're like, oh my God, let's meet up and I'll tell you everything that you need to know. And I was like, oh, somebody else already did all of this work for me? Thank you.
Yeah.
But it was really affirming when I reached out and I was like, hey, I'm gonna do this. And people were like, I would love to help. I was like, oh, people like me.
Yes, of course they do. You're my friend and people like me. Therefore, people must also like you.
I would hope so.
Statistically.
Astro Boy.
Ooh, lots of Astro Boys. Like how we just walked right by Kensington. He was like, wait a minute. That's okay.
Here's Kensington. You want to walk through?
Ooh, okay, if you want to.
We can go up and down and then back onto Dundas.
Sure.
I'm thirsty. Do you want something to drink?
I try to avoid places with insides that are playing music,
I
because then you
can
get
hop in and
copyright
get
dinged. Maybe. What did you want to get?
I don't know. Just parched.
Are you good at drawing? I'm not great at drawing, but I'm not bad at drawing.
I'm bad at drawing. That is not where my creativity lies.
Yeah. I did have some friends commission me for furry art, which wasn't something I thought I would ever be good at. And I'm not great at it, but I'm just like, commissions.
Okay, but why does this part of the street smell like cherry cough syrup?
It does actually.
I'm not going crazy, right?
No, that
That was very specific and very pungent.
That is a pretty bang-on thought as to what that scent is doing.
Ooh.
Scent is scentin'.
Scent is scentin'.
Silly treat time.
Oh, it's so cute
Yes,
over here.
yesterday was a donut day, I will say that. Every 50 subscribers I get to have a donut day.
Hell yeah.
So yesterday was donut day. But we will absolutely be making Manhunt Monday a regular thing.
I love that. That would be really fun on the island.
Oh my gosh, yes.
That would be, because you could hide in trees.
Yeah.
You have to be at this point, but just be up in a tree.
Yep. Well, you have to make, I realize you have to have specific places that people have to hit, because everyone needs to be at least around the same area at the same time.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna write out the rules. I'm going to announce it, and then I'm going to make it a thing, and then see how many cast members we can have each week.
That'd be fun. God, I used to go to this after hours. I was down that alley. You had to wait outside, and then someone come out through this scary steel door.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't know how I made it through my 20s.
You know, to be fair, I think we all made some choices.
Yeah. But at least the city was fun back then.
Yes. I mean, it's still fun, but you have to know where the fun is.
It's just more expensive fun.
It is very expensive.
Back then, we were all broke and still had so much fun all the time.
That is true. Hey, BBD. How's the weather? It is lovely today.
It's warm.
I don't understand city fashion. I think it's just everything.
Yeah, Toronto used to have
Like a fashion idea.
well, especially Queen West hipster, circa 2010. They had a very specific uniform. Like, do you remember when all the hipsters were wearing black skinny ties
Yes.
with the dress like t-shirts and then dress shorts going around the city on longboards?
Yes.
And then everyone kind of went into like a grunge moment. Where it
I'm
was, like,
still there.
Yeah, literally me too. Like I live in a flannel. But no, like now you look around Toronto and it's kind of like everything all the time.
Yes.
Like there's not like a uniform anymore. It's more so like go have fun.
Yeah, everyone's a lot more individualistic these days.
Yeah, which I do really like about the city.
Yeah. I'm just like, some people are just more so on that scale.
Especially because like I love going to themed parties. So like the Krampus ball or the German
So
Circle
cool.
party. I love.
That's amazing.
But going to like parties like that where people like really like show up and turn out for it.
Yeah.
But definitely on all different levels. Like I remember I went to a mermaid party and I was in like a full
Regalia.
like suit that like didn't have a shirt underneath, and I had like fish scale makeup on and like smoky eye, and then a friend of mine wore a Little Mermaid Ariel t-shirt.
Yeah.
Both work, both completely valid, both on theme.
Yep.
Like go have fun, do it however you want to do it.
Yes. Do you ever play D&D?
I do not, but I am a big fan of like Game Changer, Brendan Lee Mulligan, Sam Reich. So I've definitely watched a lot of, especially the clips where the queens, the drag queens learned how to play with Brendan Lee Mulligan. I thought that was really fun and a cool way to kind of incorporate a very different aspect of queer community with.
Hello, Bruce.
There's like a lot of gays that are into D&D, but like they're not generally like the bar gays. So it's a cool way to kind of like bridge that.
Bridge gaps.
Yeah, I love that. We're all gay, let's all be friends.
That's kind of it. Even straight people. They're kind of gay.
They can come. They have to have their own boat though.
They have to have their own boat.
I'm not sure
That's what it's all about.
I'm not sure in a boat that definitely has one bathroom with a bunch of straight men.
Yep. Oh, it looks like Weed Posters is going away. I love hand drums. Yes.
You love what?
Hand drums, Bruce says.
That's not what I heard.
It's fair. Should we go across and boop?
Yeah.
Boop the King of Kensington?
Yeah. We need to find like a real thing to boop though.
Well, that's against the rules.
Booping a friendly dog?
Yeah.
But what if you ask permission?
Well, they can't really consent because they don't understand the concept of booping. You can boop it, but it won't count towards your boop total.
Fair point.
Yeah. The rules for booping are it needs to be within booping distance.
Yeah.
It cannot be like behind a fence or anything.
Okay.
You can't climb for it. You can't do it. It has to have a nose.
Obviously. What else would you boop?
Exactly. All right. Oh, this one may or may not set off the thing. But if we talk during it, then we're usually pretty good. So we just need to talk.
Oh, look at how pretty your painting is.
That is gorgeous.
I love.
Very cool. Very cool. Very, very cool.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Is it okay to add a picture to the Facebook when you were 20? Sure.
Add a picture to Facebook for what?
Is it okay to add a picture to Facebook when you were 20?
Yeah, isn't that what everyone did?
I think so. 43 now. I'm just going to use it as my main pick.
Oh. You're talking about catfishing people.
Oh. Well, they sat down right by him, so we can't actually go and boop.
Somebody drew a mustache on him.
Yeah. Last time I came by, he had like red eyes. All right. Should we go south and down then, I guess?
Sure. That was bad timing.
No. But Maddie booped Bull's balls. That is true, we did.
The ones in New York?
No, the ones that, the bull here.
Ah.
That one guy was very torn up at the fact that we were filming.
Yeah, but...
Sometimes that happens. Ooh, kitty! There's a kitty.
Where?
Right in front of us.
Hey, baby!
Kitty and doggy. Oh. We almost had dog. We almost had dog and cat.
Imagine
The
living
kitty
in-
has a... Oh, I thought the kitty had a bow tie.
I know, so did I, but it's a tracking thing.
Hey,
Imagine
kitty.
being like an outdoor Kensington cat. Hi. Oh, you're friendly. A boop. You're so pretty.
To be fair, I know how destructive like outdoor cats can be,
Yeah.
especially to city wildlife, but I'm also just like, but also it's cute.
But imagine living your life as an outdoor Kensington cat.
That would be ideal.
Like,
Hard to imagine something better.
it feels like you'd get to live like Rent every day, but without HIV. If that makes sense.
I get that.
Just like constantly on like external ladders, surrounded by music all the time.
You know a place I've never actually featured on any of my streams?
What?
Is the Half House.
Where's that?
The one on St. Patrick?
Oh, what is it?
It's literally like a duplex that was cut in half.
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
We'll get there one day.
A little chair. I like these trees.
They are green and fluffy,
Green and fluffy.
like all the best trees.
Nice, crunchy, crunchy bush.
That's one word for it.
People who watch Smosh will know what I'm talking about. Crunchy, crunchy bush. I apologize.
You really smushed it, babe. You really smushed
Thanks.
it.
I don't do a lot, but I do watch a lot of Smosh videos.
What are you talking about? We're walking. We're talking. That's like 100% of the requirements for a walkie-talkie.
Have you talked about the businesses all up here that are the little shipping containers?
It's nice to see that they're actually opening up again.
Yeah, I love them.
When they had the Fringe here for like that 2 years or whatever, like 2015 or 16, 17 maybe,
Yeah.
they actually had this open as like, they had the Thunderdome in the back where all the shows were taking place, and then they had this space out here where it was just active. And it was great. It was nice.
I miss the Mirvish Village Fringe after parties.
It was so good.
like the outdoor ones. Like that was,
Toronto, here's the thing, Toronto Fringe used to be so good.
yeah. Like, and that, especially when they had like those outdoor after parties, like that was just such a time in the city.
Yeah.
I went to this one amazing,
Well, have I told you I think I want to start my own theater festival for the winter?
oh fun, what are you gonna call it?
I think I'm going to call it Ridge Fest.
Cute.
Or the other option was the Bones Fest.
I love
Because
that.
it would be like, what I'd want to do is I'd want to get like 2 or 3 empty spots in a mall for a month.
Okay.
Or like maybe 2 weeks or whatever. But literally just get like tin cans with lights. And be like, your equipment will be what you bring.
I love that.
But essentially making it so it's just like, okay, artists, you can come, you can perform as much as you want here. You can do whatever you want. But it is a 50-50 ticket price.
Yeah.
We don't pay your way. You can have the space, and then it's just 50-50 at the door.
I always enjoy seeing what different creative people can do with like a platform like that.
Yeah.
It's like, especially giving it to like multiple people and like, here's what's available, do what you want with it. And
Yeah.
just seeing what comes from that is so cool because like necessity breeds invention, blah, 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 especially with creative people. Like creative people, we've always had to hustle.
Yes, we do.
So I love that idea. And then just like afterwards having like a look back and being like, oh, it was really cool how they utilized that part of the space, or it was like really cool where they brought in this.
Yeah.
I love it.
But I'd potentially even make it like a 24-hour festival.
Oh, I love. I've definitely heard about those like writing workshops where you get like, the group gets like 72 hours and they have to put together like a full production. Like that sounds like chaos incarnate, but what I love to watch from the sidelines, absolutely.
Yes. I watch minifigure painters who are friends with Matthew Mercer. Oh, cool. Matthew Mercer is a legend.
Who is he?
He's one of the ones who does, I think it's Critical Role,
Oh, nice.
one of the D&D things. but like well known for being an excellent storyteller.
Yeah, I've definitely gotten into that more recently, like the D&D side.
Yes.
But the only ones that I like can remember are Brandon Lee Mulligan and like Sam Reich, who doesn't do D&D, but like game changer shit. Mm-hmm. But I love Brandon Lee Mulligan.
Oh, Brandon Lee Mulligan is the best.
Honestly, just like a perfect ally.
Yep.
Like, I have never seen allyship done so well before.
Hey Sam, I'm so hungry.
You so hungry?
So hungry.
What do you want?
No, I'm kidding. It's from the Izzy where it's like, how many times can you say I'm so hungry while ordering a pizza?
I'm so hungry.
Me and Joel still quote that to each other all the friggin' time. But one of my favorite ones is Brendan Lee Mulligan does a takedown of billionaires Oprah, Rihanna. It's just like Oprah, Beyonce, and Rihanna.
Yep.
And he was just like, I'm going to try to shuffle out of this situation.
I had to come to this building during COVID and get COVID tested.
Oh no.
Like a super serious one where they rammed it right down your
They
nose.
did that. They did that for a while.
It was a lot.
Yeah. I'm glad they don't anymore. But like, here's the thing, will COVID always kind of be around? Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But
no, I got it a few weeks ago and like lost the only reason I knew is because I lost my sense of smell for 3 days.
Oh, no.
That was really weird.
whenever that comes back, I'm always just like, oh no.
Yeah, no. It just reminded me that I was like, oh yeah, no, I need to go get a booster.
Yeah. I should probably get a booster this year too. I don't think I got one over Christmas.
I didn't get a flu shot either.
Yeah,
which
me
is
either.
dumb.
I need to remember to do that. City of Toronto, remind me to get a booster. I'll make a video about it.
Literally.
Hello, friends. Glorious day. It really is. Good to see you, HXQ. Neptar is my favorite Adventure Time character. He is the hide-and-seek champion. I never saw Adventure Time.
Really?
Yeah.
It's so up your alley.
I know.
I've never watched all of it, but I did get like a decent way through. And then
Maybe I'll
probably
start
some tragedy happened in my life, so I just fell off of it.
Yeah, maybe I'll start watching it again. Oh, they have a Milky's here now, too. I love Milky's. They're a really good one down at Stack Market.
Oh, I never go to Stock Market, and it's so
it's
cute
lovely.
over there.
It's lovely.
I just saw that Yo Homo isn't going to be doing Love on Top this year because of the FIFA or Indy or something.
Oh, no.
They don't have access to the Bentway. So there's going to be no Yo Homo Pride. No Yo Homo.
I've never once got Yo Homo to successfully carry one of my events. And I'm just like,
What do I need to do?
yeah. Like, aren't I your demographic?
You'd think.
So we've passed through the densest part of Toronto.
Yes.
on
Now we're into
Dundas.
like a very open and
Yes.
neighbory.
Yeah, and this is just kind of what it continues as for the rest of it.
Yeah. Gets into like, especially over around Ossington, a lot of like really good restaurants.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, I'm thinking, what if we're at Palmerston now? What if we walked over to Grace and then hopped up to College and walked back along that?
That sounds lovely.
I think it's Grace over here. It's not Willa. Oh, Almond Butterfly's here too. Another really good little coffee shop. But there they do everything gluten-free.
Oh, cool.
So it's one of the few places I can actually take my mom and sister.
There's gluten in coffee?
Well, no, but like the coffee shop goes along with it.
Okay.
Like all of their little baked goods and stuff.
Oh, nice.
It's very bunners coated.
My go-to coffee shop these days has been Understory.
Oh my gosh, it's so good.
I love them.
They're so cute.
Also, I went in one time and I was like ordering coffee. I was like, oh my God, I'm in that book. Because it was your,
it was my
your
book.
book there. And they're like, and Ronan was like, what? And I was like, I'm in your book.
You're just like,
That's me, half naked.
I'm number one.
I'm number
in the book.
one in the book.
Yeah.
I stopped myself from being like, do you want me to sign it?
I was gonna give them a copy that, like, if anyone ever showed up, they would be able to sign for it. But actually, maybe that would not be a bad idea if I just kind of left one for them on the bench
Yeah.
and been like,
actually, like if you went through and like had every person sign it and then be the one that is like public access, that'd be really cute.
yeah. I have had everyone sign. Like, I tried to get as many people as I could to sign my version of the book,
Yeah.
but like,
You mean you
some
didn't get
people-
everybody?
No.
how are these people in your book and didn't have the time to sign it?
Like Anthony Oliveira for one.
I could reach out to him.
Yeah, we all could. Just got to reach up with an open palm.
Yeah.
Nah, kidding. He's a really nice guy.
I love
But at
Anthony.
the same time, super hard to get a hold of. Understandably.
That being said, I've never actually tried to get a hold of him because he's just a friend. So like I would just see him out wherever.
And he thinks you are attractive. And also me.
I don't know about that. Maybe. He is the sweetest guy.
11-4 combo. Sliced donut and coffee. What?
Pizza by the slice.
place-
Fourth man on the fire.
Fourth man on the fire does pizza and donut now?
Yeah.
What?
Apparently their donuts are really good.
What? That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Well, I know what I have to. I know a company I have to reach out to and be like, "Hi, can I come do a video of your place?"
Give me donuts, please.
That's kind of what I come to. I never ask for stuff. I'm just like, "Can I come do a video?" And they'll be like, "Yes, come by on this date and we'll do this, this, and this for you." I'm just like, "Are you sure?" Like, me for little old me, am I the drama?
Well, I feel like nothing against Toronto influencers.
I don't
but
go out much anymore, but I solo traveled in my early 20s. Very nice.
Lovely. As somebody who works in an industry that influencers like to contact,
Yes.
they generally don't just want free things. They also want you to pay them, and then they contacted you. So I think you just be like, hey, can I show up and do a video? They're like, oh, you're not asking us to pay you for something that you want to do?
Usually they respond kindly to that.
Yeah, I believe it.
I don't go out much anymore, but I solo traveled in my early 20s. I wish I had traveled more in my early 20s, but I was very poor. I'm still very poor, but now I get to travel more.
I love that. I didn't get to travel a ton in my early 20s just because like I'd started in my career and was just hustling because like you didn't make money back then.
Yep.
But you had fun.
Thank you.
I had to make travel a higher priority to make sure that I actually did it. But now I travel all the time and I love it.
I wish I could travel more.
I was really lucky.
One of my goals this year is to actually get out more and do stuff.
I was really lucky.
I'm always like, sorry. go
That's
ahead.
okay. Last year, I got to go on trips with my mom and my dad separately. They're still together. They were just separate trips, but it was really fun. It's because I took my mom to Paris, I took my dad to Barcelona,
Yeah.
which are two cities that I love, and getting to watch them experience a city for like the first time was really cool. I was like, oh my God, is this what it was like for you guys when you guys would take me places when I was little and now
Yeah.
I'm taking you guys to these places? It was really awesome. Travel with your parents if you can, if you have a good relationship with them.
I'd like to travel more with my parents. But here's the thing, where I'd be like, you want to go to Orlando with me? You know?
Yeah.
And they'd probably be like, you know what, maybe. I'd be like, okay.
You know what? Wig.
Yep.
Orlando it is.
Have any Toronto walking streamers stopped by your chat yet while you've been streaming? I haven't been sniped in a while. Sometimes you get sniped every now and then, but not super often. Sniping is where another walktuber will walk by your stream or come say hello.
Oh, cute.
Yeah. Sounds more malicious than it is. Make it a double. You know what? Same. Ella's uncle.
Oh, it's so cute
That
in
is
there.
a cute little place.
That is so cute. It's one of my favorite
It's adorable.
sandwich shops. Lambos.
Lambo? I've never been to Lambo's.
They do such good subs. Such good.
Right. Don't know what this guy's doing.
I like the color of the car.
Yeah, it's a shame the driver's a derp.
Yeah, well. No, they do amazing subs.
I also love the art on the side.
Yeah, I know. It's so cute. It's from
Very
He-Man,
cool.
right?
Hmm?
That's the little guy's from He-Man?
Yes, he is.
I knew a thing.
I don't know very much about He-Man, to be fair.
Me either.
Joel tried to get me to watch it, like the new series, and I was just like, I don't know how I feel about this. I know they're making the movie about it, but it has Jared Leto in it, so I'm just like, well, no one's gonna watch that.
Yeah. It has was it Nicholas Galancini in it too?
Yes.
As He-Man. So I think some people might go just for that.
Who won your little game of hide and seek with Green Knight? Technically Green Knight. He tagged me more, but he also forgot the rules. So, to be fair, I had literally just made up the rules as we were walking down. So by a technicality, like, he won. But I technically beat him to the bowl. So, yeah. Let's head up on Grace. It is a nice little street.
It is.
Very peaceful. You'd never know this was Christie.
I love walking down from Bloor, Palmerston. It
Oh,
has
yeah.
such beautiful old homes.
Yes. I used to live on Palmerston back in the day.
I have friends that lived in one of those old homes years ago. It's when I first saw it, and I went to a party there, and I was like, oh, these are gorgeous.
Yeah. See, this is a forbidden boop, but like, what a forbidden boop.
Technically not forbidden. You could get around the fence over there and walk over to it.
I know, but
It would be rude,
yeah.
but
It would be
doable.
sacrilegious.
There's a gap.
Why don't you like Jared Leto? Does anyone like Jared Leto right now?
He started a cult.
I just think I have no opinion of him.
Well, he
but I just don't
also-
imagine him being like a nice person.
He's not. And it was on the set of Suicide Squad. He was like pulling some really fucked up
Right.
stuff. Like he sent the used condoms, his own, I'm pretty sure, to cast members because he was method acting.
Yes.
It's like, no, you're not method acting. You're terrorizing your coworkers. You
Yeah.
fucking loser.
If success can't be guaranteed, what makes a decision rational? I would say information.
Yeah.
Information and planning. Success is never guaranteed, but you can minimize your risks as much as you can.
Yeah.
And that's where things like trust and faith and hope come in.
Stack things in your favor as best you can.
I have one them right next to me. Fair enough. En français, s'il vous plaît.
École élémentaire. Don't judge me for my French.
Nah, pas de personne parle français ici. I was trying to explain to someone the significance of the Hudson's Bay Company colors.
Um,
But I'm just like,
My
they're just an
understanding-
icon at this point.
my understanding, and this is like what I've heard from like the indigenous community, is
Justin's
like,
daddy's school.
it's the flag of colonization. I'm like, it's not.
I mean, it's true.
It's not the flag of colonization.
Put that on a parka and wear it in the cold.
Not anymore. They sold it to Canadian Tire.
Yes.
So now it'll probably be on tarps.
It's true.
I don't understand why they even sold that colorway. Just like retire it. It's kind of offensive. Who knows?
Well, it's just a shame, like the fact that such an icon of Toronto retail
Yeah.
just vanished because of poor management. But
Yeah.
also, when you do consider that history, you're just like, no, maybe it should burn.
Yeah.
Look, leaves,
Leaves.
legitimate leaves, rather than just like these little twiglet buds.
No more branches. There's leaves.
Well, for those who don't know, my name is Maddie. I am a tour guide in Toronto, so if you or someone you know is coming to the city, and you want to gift them a unique experience, gift them a customized walking tour tailored to their interests, you can find services below. The links, my links to my services below to be a tour provider. This is Sam.
Hi.
You can find him on Instagram at hairbysamto
T.O.
or hairbysamto.
Yep.
So if you like,
Website to come.
yes, if you like looking great and feeling gorgeous, he's the one to go to.
Looking good and feeling gorgeous.
Looking good and feeling decent.
Looking good and feeling hot. I'm
It is
starting to
warm.
Sweat.
It is a warm day. Beaver pelts built Canada. And you're not wrong. But you can't build a lot with the beaver pelt. You have to use a lot of bricks.
Yeah.
There you go. Another forbidden boop up there.
Yep.
Technical boop.
Technical boob.
But you have to take the risk of going on the property. And I'm just like, that crosses lines.
That is rude, an invasion of people's
Ooh, a
privacy.
cardinal. See the red one up there?
Where am I looking?
Right up.
Oh, yeah.
There he is. That's the first cardinal I've seen this year. Oh, maybe the second cardinal. I haven't seen a blue jay yet.
I was up visiting my parents and I saw, I think it was a red-breasted booby.
Ooh.
I think they're called. Very pretty. I was like, ooh, I haven't seen a colorful bird in so long. Growing up,
I didn't know we had boobies up here.
it could be something else. It was red on its chest. So I just said the first red bird chested. I don't know what it was. I am not a bird watcher. But when growing up,
Could be a red-breasted nuthatch.
could have been. Both my parents are from Northern Ontario, and my
Same.
mom's side was from Kirkland Lake and Matachewan. And so my grandparents that lived down in Matachewan, there would always be the most beautiful birds there. And there was always a ton of blue jays. And I love blue jays.
Oh, they're so cool.
Just seeing blue on a bird in nature, I'm just like, yes, get down with your colorful self.
Yeah.
It's like
Work
seeing yourself
bird.
in nature.
Yes. It is a work bird. The sun's gone in the UK. Yeah, fair enough. Well, Hunter right now is in Rome.
Aw.
He started sending me pictures back of all the beautiful... Why is their Christmas decorations still up?
Because it's College Street.
Like, that's...
Full-on angels with horns.
I'm just like, Jesus died and came back already. Like, come on, people. That's the hard limit.
We're done with Lent.
Yes. That is the hard line. Oh, wow, you're still out? Of course we're still out. We've only been out for an hour. We're only just now starting to make our way back.
Oh, oh my God.
I'm actually kind of like relieved to not be in the sun for
me
a minute.
too.
I will say, me and Hunter in like November or so, we went and saw a Conline Crush in concert.
Mm-hmm.
They were terrible.
Oh no.
But the next day while I was walking with Mike, we were walking through this area, and we actually walked by the lead singer and the bassist of Conline Crush, and I was just like, oh my God, that was them.
You weren't very good.
That's why I was just like, oh God. It's one of the few situations where I'm just like, I wish I didn't recognize them, because it made me not want to talk to them.
I like that.
Those are cute. Those are cute. They keep the decorations up to annoy you, I think. That's fair.
Honestly,
I'm very annoyable. College Street has a good vibrosity to it.
It does.
Give me Little Italy over... Well, most other neighborhoods, actually.
A friend of mine, she owns a track and field in Bangarang over here.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. Super fun times. If
Yeah,
you
I
want
love
like
that
an
place.
interesting night out, go to track and field. Bangarang has great parties and great drink specials too, I think. I don't go out
If
because
they
I'm
wanna-
old and tired,
Yes.
but I have gone out to both of those places, and the woman that owns them is awesome. If you want a fun night out on College, I think Bangarang has been doing like 90s parties too.
Ooh. See, they need to have a 90s party that ends by 9.
Honestly, yes. That would be very clutch.
That would be fun. Do your tab at 2. Go to home. Be asleep by midnight. I like that splish splash place with the bubbles coming up off of the sign.
So cute. Ah, a bunch of kids.
I mean, to be fair.
So pretty. Splish splash, you were taking a bath.
Zito Taverna. Party like it's 1999. Heck yeah.
Yeah.
That's about what I can afford. $19.99. Anything more than that, I'm in trouble.
Hey, know your limits, play with it.
Right. I don't even think we used all of our gift certificate yesterday. I think we all just got one, and then Ian was just like, does everyone want another? Pulled an Ian on us.
I always just like put one on the thing and then I start my own tab.
Yeah, that's fair. I just have one, and that's normally all I have.
Well, also like Marcel just drinks the non-alcoholic Guinness, so I don't think it's as expensive.
Yeah. Is Marcel going through like a no drink phase right now?
I just think it's for health reasons.
That makes sense.
Yeah. And I guess he's been feeling better, so
Yeah.
we love that. We support that.
Well, I've been kind of doing this, debating doing the same thing right now. Oh. Mainly because just I have my show coming up and I want to be in tip-top shape. I know whenever we go to Fringe, you end up drinking a lot.
Yeah.
So I want to be like, do I really want to keep drinking before going to Fringe? And it's like, no. So
I know a lot of I have a lot of sober people in my life.
yeah.
And like some for like...
We stand. We love sober.
We love sober people. Like, and it's, some people are people that they needed to get sober. Other people are just, they decided that they didn't get anything from drinking.
Yep.
I do think there's been a huge shift in drinking culture in our generation and the younger ones.
Oh, for sure.
Because like we grew up in just like, hey, let's get blackout drunk as often as physically possible.
Yes.
Turns out that turned a lot of people into raging alcoholics and had to get sober. And other people saw that and they're like, I don't think that's for me anymore.
Yeah. There has been a shift. Well, lately I've realized that like, if me and Joel have a night where we're drinking, like it starts off with a couple drinks and then I can quit whenever, but he can't.
Yeah.
Like he keeps going and I'm just kind of at the point now where I'm just like, maybe it's time you talk to someone. Not saying that's the reason, of course, but I'm just like, there's just enough happening right now that I'm just like, I don't know how I feel about certain things that are going on.
In my experience, you can't make anyone want to do that. They have to do that for themselves.
That's kind of it. And I'm just like, you just kind of have to look at yourself for a little while, and look after yourself for a little while.
Yeah.
Also, don't get the wrong idea about what's happening. We're just talking amongst friends about some stuff. Have you ever been to Struck Two?
Of course.
I've never owned anything by them, but I find their furniture very interesting.
My couch, it's in my living room. It's from Struck Two.
Okay.
Yeah. That couch looks really comfy.
That does look very comfy. It's a big, comfy couch.
I love a big, comfy couch. Now let's learn how to tell time.
Yes. Now let's learn how to tell people off.
Yes.
Bitches.
It's the one lesson Lunette the clown never got to.
Yes.
Dropping the gloves and busting people's face up.
On big, comfy couch. Bam. Knock their ass out on the big, comfy.
Okay, but like literally, like we were just talking about how pretty Palmerston is. Like, are you kidding me?
Gorgeous.
Stunning.
Do you know why Palmerston has the little lights on it and no one else does?
I do not.
It's because when Queen Victoria was coming here, they wanted to show off their new lights.
Oh.
So when they were planning for her to come up and do her little lap around the city, they filled Palmerston with lights because it was all new and fancy and electric.
That's cute.
Now, is it the same lights that are there? I don't know.
Probably not.
Probably not. I think they updated them at some point. But that's the story of the Palmerston lights.
I love that.
My story about Palmerston is when my grandmother was alive. There was one day where I was at rehearsal. And so, you too, Mike? She called me in the middle of this thing. I'm just like, she's just like, so Maddie, I really just need your address. So I'm just like, okay, Gaggy, it's 848 Palmerston. Now Gaggy was deaf, like,
okay,
very hard of hearing. So I just call it just like 848 Palmerston. She's like, oh, what is that again? 848 Palmerston. One more time, 848 Palmerston. So just it eventually got to the point where she's like 848, 8-4 Gaggy. 8-4, and all hear what? She's like 8-4. I got to 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, and then all I hear back is 1 2 3. Just like Gaggy, if you are not the perfect troll, I cannot understand what's going on right now.
That's when you just text.
Yeah, but at that point there was no texting.
Oh,
she was not someone who could have done that anyway.
Carrier pigeon.
Yes, but she was just like, I finally, by some miracle, got 848, and the only thought that's going through my brain is just like, please just get Palmerston.
Yeah.
And all I hear on the other side is, Palmerston? I'm just like, yes, thank you.
Stunning.
Thank God, Gaggy. Thank God.
So it's just numbers that they have problems
It
with.
was just 848 for some reason, which, all things considered, not a very hard number.
No.
Time is an illusion. That is true.
Fair.
We really are the only people who we really are the only creatures who put any emphasis on specific things like timing.
Yep.
But that's a math thing.
Math always ruining everything for us.
Yeah. It's a math-tacular. A math hit.
Mathletic.
Ooh, sneaky D's. I'm actually supposed to go with Alicia and Kyle for Sneaky D's nachos one of these days.
I haven't had Sneaky D's nachos in forever.
And apparently they're still amazing. But now
God.
they have like 8 or 9 different kinds. And just like
Ooh.
that's...
All I just know is they're old classic dirty nachos.
Right? 1313 Mockingbird Lane.
Ooh, we can go to my convenience store and get a drink. Ooh, Sam's Convenience.
Sam's convenient. That's so convenient.
I know, right? I try and make it good for people, you know.
I can hold your microphone if you want to go in.
Did you want anything to drink?
Hmm?
Did you want something to drink?
Maybe. I like fizzy things.
So do I.
Ooh. Oh my god.
Oh, kid tried to deke you out.
I mean, to be fair, I probably scared him by moving.
Probably.
I'm just like, you know what, kid? That's fine. You're in a safe space. I've also never really noticed that building before. The one that has like the pseudo top.
There's nothing I hate
But
more
it's
than
really,
a pseudo top.
it's really just like a flat facade.
Yeah.
Because when you look at it, it has no depth to it.
Nope.
That wouldn't be, that's just a structure on, I wouldn't be surprised if that was a pigeon house actually.
Could be.
Like if they
I
set
see it
something
though.
up there specifically to be a pigeon, like a carrier pigeon area.
I see a bunch of spikes coming off of the back.
True. So maybe not that then. Or at least not anymore.
Who knows? It's all different colors too.
Thirsty, I mean, I've been called worse.
I'm so thirsty.
I also like this fire hall up here.
Yeah. I still think about the fire hall. It was like after your Eurovision show.
Yep.
On that day that was like obscenely hot.
Yes.
And then we were walking along, it was Dundas, I think?
Yes, I think
And
so.
we passed by the firehouse and all of the hot firefighters were outside. And I was just like, hi, boy. There's nothing I love more than taunting hot straight men. Hey, they waved.
They knew what they were doing.
They knew exactly what they were doing.
Look at that pure blue sky. Oh yeah, you could sell this sky.
Yeah.
That is one thing that I find interesting, is that a lot of time when tourists from Asia come, they will come and just take a picture of the really blue sky. And for a long time I was just like, why do they do that? And then you look at pictures of like China and stuff, you're just like, oh, I get it.
Yeah, it wasn't until I think during COVID when they had like massive shutdowns that they actually, like their air quality like drastically improved. And then of course COVID ended and so did their improved air quality.
And that happens, sadly.
It's like when, was it dolphins that came back to the River Thames?
Yeah.
Just remove humans and everything starts to heal.
Yeah.
Even if it's just 11 months.
One day we'll get them back again.
Fingers crossed. Imagine walking through.
Dolphins,
and
not
just, like-
COVID.
Not COVID.
It's-
Just imagine like walking through on the River Thames and they're like, look, dolphins. Things could be so much nicer than they are.
Yep.
Hey boys. Anybody outside?
Oh, it's just the CN Tower.
Do you think they'd give us a tour if we asked?
Oh, they normally do, if you ask them.
Cute.
Like Vasily was telling me that is actually something that they will do normally.
I am obsessed with that. I want to go hang out with firemen. What if they have a dog? Hang out with the dog too.
If they have a dog, that's like whole new level of excite.
Okay, we have to go back to that fire hall that was on Dundas because those guys were cute. We're gonna ask for a tour there. They'll be our next video.
Wait until
It'll
next.
be on a different platform.
Spray me with your hose.
Like, here to launch my new hair business. Actually, I'm now deciding I'm going to launch an OnlyFans and completely surrounded by firemen.
Yes. We'll either get a lot of new viewers from this or none at all.
Hey,
Or we'll lose people.
people either love me or they hate me.
But enough about
I only
our
work in
previous
extremes.
relationships. I'm the same way. That implies I work. I don't normally work. I just do this all the time.
It's work.
It's actually hard work. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. We're not here to talk down the work that we do.
Heading out, thank you for walking me. Anytime, Jonathan. Thank you for spending time with us today.
Bye, Jonathan.
You have a wonderful day.
You're about to miss out on my convenience store. It's 24 hours and everything.
Well, while Sam runs into the convenience store and gets something fizzy for me and something for him, I will wait outside.
Oh, look at the good graffiti.
Good. Graffiti. Good. Graffiti. I mean, technically I call that street art. Because I feel like if it enhances things, it's street art. If it doesn't, then it's graffiti.
I've always thought of graffiti as art.
Okay. We will all wish Sam good luck. Watch as he goes into his store. In the meantime, you hang out with me. So, if anyone has any questions about Toronto, or if you have anything that you want to see or do, let us know. We're currently on college. We're going to head back towards Yonge and then decide where we go from there. But hopefully you're enjoying yourself, getting to see this beautiful part of the city. Sky is gorgeous. As you can see, there's a lot happening. College Street is quite busy, which is always very nice. But today it's nice to not have Matt stalking us, which is always good. Although next time, you never know, maybe he'll be back. But let's just do a beautiful shot down the street over here. If we go down that way, that takes us over to U of T area, going through all of the major parts we're going. Where is he going? He's going in to get some drinks because he's thirsty. I'm a little thirsty. So I'm just like, you know what? Not a bad idea. People always complain. Where's Sam? He's just gone in for the drink, don't worry. People always complain about the current situations, but they would not in any circumstances give up their privilege or lifestyle. All they do is complain about the world, not practical solutions. I would say a lot of people have fought hard for things of comfort, but on the one hand, I can understand, but on the other hand, I think there's some things that are worth standing up for. I don't believe in convenience. I don't think convenience is really a factor that we should be, like, not everything needs to be convenient. I feel like so many people are just like, oh, I like ordering food in, or I like going to Amazon because it's convenient. I'm just like, well, not everything should be convenient. Maybe it's better to go into a place and then ask their opinion on things because they'll actually have like knowledge tailored to you and actual ideas rather than reviews that have been bought by robots to come in and essentially talk up their own stuff. So we'll never know. Oh, there we go. Ooh. Ooh. Ginger ale. Ginger Alley.
There we go.
What do they sell under the counter at Sam's?
I have no idea. There was a lot of papers and pot paraphernalia.
So it is your store.
Oh my God, I'm so thirsty.
Right?
Ah, that was so
I
nice.
don't remember the last time I've had a soda with sugar.
Really?
Yeah. There isn't a lot of sugar in a soda, is there?
I have no idea.
Yeah, we're fine. This is good.
I also got water in case that didn't work. Or I'm happy to share my peach iced tea.
Oh no, this is fizzy. This is great. Sometimes you just want a texture, you know?
Honestly, yes.
Yeah.
Like, I want a drink that will partially scratch my throat on the way down.
Yes. If it would make you laugh if you snort it, that's fine. How come people in Toronto always have great mustaches? Because Sam gives us good advice. Maddie has the best mustache in the world. Well, shucks.
The second person I lived with in Toronto, like my roommate, he had like a full handlebar mustache. I think it was like 2011.
Oh wow, so that's like well before it was a thing.
Yeah, it was when like millennials were still like tattooing it on their finger.
Yes.
Like,
which I did debate getting as recently as this year.
I have pictures of like girls from back then sitting on my lap just with that. Like, it was a thing.
Yeah.
I'm happy I didn't get one, but it was fun. We had fun.
Remember back in the day when things were a good time?
Yeah.
Man, things changed.
This walk is just turning into us being like, things were better back in my day. I'm also just realizing that your earring is the card captor for Sakura.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I was back at my parents' place and they had a farmer's market, and I ran into actually an old client from Toronto there, and she had this like charm bracelet kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I was looking through her charms and found all Sailor Moon ones.
Delightful.
So I've got a little Sailor Moon charm on my bag now.
Aw.
I love it. We could also go through U of T campus.
Oh yeah, U of
That's
T
really
campus is
pretty.
beautiful.
And then there'd be no car noise.
True.
See what I mean?
I do.
I could not have planned that better.
No, you could not have. Let's see, we can cross here. Plenty of time. Welcome to the city, the place where we are, and the place that we're doing the thing. City. Pass by the Whitney building. Oh, Steven, you don't have to ask me twice. Do you know the story behind the Whitney building? It is like everyone who follows my chats knows the story of the Whitney building at this point. At this point, many times over.
What is it?
Whitney building is a building, you know the Whitney block though, right?
No.
It's the government building over beside Queen's Park.
Oh, okay.
But the tower there, when they built it in the 1920s, 1930s, but they didn't account for things like fire escapes. So the tower only has one staircase in and out.
Oh, good.
And as such, no one's allowed in or out of it. Because it's technically, so the entire tower is just completely abandoned.
Awesome. I wonder how many massive buildings in the city are just completely not in use at all.
Probably quite a few.
Like that giant building that's down by Union Station, I don't think anything's in that. The one that's like right to the east of it, that takes up that entire block.
Yeah,
it used to be
the government building.
Yeah. I was like walking down there the other day with my dad, and I was like, is there anything in this? And I'm looking at the building, and it's like, no. I'm like, why? Why is there nothing in this? It takes up an entire block.
And it's a beautiful building.
It is. I think it used to be the post office.
That would make sense. And now it's just nothing.
Now it's just nothing.
It's ceases.
But we do have
It's
a whole
cease and
bunch of
desist.
people slipping on the streets.
Yep.
But giant buildings that are left empty.
Not saying that you can just open up any building and make it a place for homeless people.
No.
But it's a start.
Also not criminalizing people for being homeless.
That would also
we
be
could
nice.
start there. Bobby.
Here's my theory.
Mm-hmm.
There was this guy named Jesus, right?
Uh-huh.
And he had a quote where he's just like, what you do to the least of you is what you do to me.
Yeah.
Right? Look at the places that I've actually taken to like protecting homeless people or like sinking resources into mental health.
Finland.
Finland. That's the one I was going for. And what is Finland known for?
Being the happiest place in the
Being
entire
the
world.
happiest country in the world. Now look at what America's doing and Canada's doing. And we're not the happiest place in the world.
We are not.
But if we keep at it, maybe we can be one day.
Maybe.
Just don't be a crap human to people. That's my theory. By the way, if you've never been, Cosmic Pizza, best pizza in the city.
Mmm.
Strong words, I know, because there's some good ones.
I love that they specify that it's Halifax donair.
Yes.
Funny
Because all
story,
the
true
other
story.
donairs are just not there.
Funny story, I was born in Halifax.
Ooh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, my parents were living in Dartmouth. I moved out there for my dad's work. And then when I was 10 months old, they moved back to Ontario. And we lived in Rama for 3 years and then moved into Aurelia.
Very nice. You just threw a cottage pie in the oven. Excellent choice, Sam. Excellent choice.
Love a cottage pie.
Cottage pies are great.
Did you see that?
Do you prefer cottage pies or shepherd pies? So I think one's with beef and one's with, I think it's just whatever. What's the other ground meat? It's just pork.
I don't know. I'm not super picky about
Oh
that.
wait, I think that's the one with mashed potatoes on top. And
No, shepherd's pie has mashed potatoes on top.
Maybe one of them is cheese.
I think shepherd's pie doesn't have a base, and maybe the cottage pie has like crust.
Maybe.
Honestly, as long as there's not mushrooms in it, I'll fuck it up.
You don't like mushrooms?
I hate mushrooms.
Oh no.
I am not a picky eater in any sense of the word, but I hate mushrooms. And I will die on that hill. They're disgusting.
Are you doing anything Monday?
Hair.
Okay. I wasn't sure because it was the holiday.
It's a holiday on Monday?
Sort of.
What holiday?
420.
Now I will be at work.
Yeah. New work or current work or?
New work.
Gotcha.
I'm just doing a friend's hair.
Hey, Alan. Good to see you, buddy. Sam says, so what is the difference between a cottage pie and a shepherd's pie? Now I need to know.
Yeah.
Curious minds.
Look at all those food trucks.
Oh, have you never been up there?
No, I have.
Yeah.
I'm always just like surprised by the sheer volume of food trucks because I think about like when I was at Humber and all I had was that cafeteria. And I'm like, they've got such better options.
Right? And like they've got better options that can come to you. They can rotate, they can change.
I was watching a video recently about things that are happening with the food trucks and like the city's actually like fucking over the food truck vendors and making their lives quite difficult lately. But keeping institutional ones, they have like permanent permits or something. Mm-hmm. It seemed very predatory. If somebody knows more about that.
It just seems like any chance they have to make money and to squeeze the little guy out, it just kind of seems like they will always do that.
Honestly,
I don't mean that just as a criticism of Canada or as Toronto, but as
like
Canada as a whole.
Not even just Canada, like we're in late stage capitalism.
Yeah, it's true.
And like,
shepherd is supposed to be lamb. Okay, so
okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. But no, I've been feeling more and more lately just like disillusioned with like the kind of society that we're in.
Yeah.
It's just like there's so much money in the world, but there's so many people without, and it's like
that's Used Klein.
What?
That's a poster for Used Klein. April 26, 2026 in Toronto history.
Cool.
Sweet. I would go see Used Klein. I wouldn't pay a lot of money for Used Klein, but I'd go see Used Klein.
I'd pay an appropriate amount of money for that.
Yeah. That's in Europa, passing from the door, try Europa.
Europa.
What do you mean by late stage capitalism, Tony asks. Pretty much just at the point where corporations own the majority of business.
And also, like, in specifically Ontario, we have a premier that is attacking students, is attacking healthcare, criticizing people for going into arts-based things. And it's like, okay, well, like, if you want to live in a world that doesn't have any arts in it because artists can afford or it wasn't financially feasible, like, do people want to live in a gray world? Like, it just reminds me of, like, that book, The Giver, from, like, when we were kids.
Yep.
Everything's gray. Like, the world, like, we would not have these beautiful buildings if it wasn't for architects, which is a creative industry.
Yes.
We would not have the beautiful museums filled with art, mostly stolen, if it wasn't for artists. But our government, which is one of the most wealthy governments in our country, like Ontario makes a shit ton of money, but they're defunding everything that makes Canada beautiful.
Yeah. The only thing, here's my argument. Culture is the only thing that inevitably lasts in a society.
Yeah.
But if you do not respect the culture that's here, like here's my thing, is I have written many books, some of which are good. I've written many plays, I've written many works, but I have decades worth of experience behind me. And no legitimate way forward to making any of that financially feasible.
Yeah, and that sucks.
Yep. The Tasting History YouTube channel does a deep dive on cottage shepherd's pie controversy. Fair enough.
Perfect.
Fair enough.
Well, I know what I'll be doing tonight.
Yes.
This is such a pretty campus.
It's a beautiful campus. It's also nice when you leave that building in front of us and just come out through the front doors and just see the CN Tower right there.
That is a pretty, like, picturesque
Yeah.
view.
I know that wasn't probably, well, it must have, I know that probably wasn't intended, but just, it's just too nice for it to not have been a distinctive
Now I'm
possibility
wondering why
when they
there's
built
not
the
a
CN Tower.
spire on the other side.
I've always wondered that too.
Where's the balance?
Well, I think it was supposed to be there. Completely agree. As a token of optimism in economics, we say that the cure for high prices is high prices.
Yeah. I would just love to live in a society where people just did what they were supposed to do and we all supported each other and
Yeah.
got rid of money.
Here's the thing. Money benefits very few people.
Yeah.
But the whole idea is that people always float out there. It's just like, if money didn't exist, no one would do the shitty jobs.
They would, though.
It's like, that's kind of it. We're just like, people like to feel useful.
Like, somebody's favorite thing is going to be like, I love being a garbage collector.
Yeah.
Like, and if they are
If there's no shame in it.
if there's no shame in it and like they're
Look at the
being
goose.
paid. Oh, hello.
Hi, friendly boy.
Yeah, friendly my ass.
Some of them are nice.
Go boop it then. Put your fingers where your mouth is. Go boop it.
You know what? Hello, friend. Give it a hug.
Well, they've done a good job at restoration and grass. It looks
There's a little hawk
beautiful.
up there too.
I haven't come to this campus in so long.
I haven't been here in like 5 days.
The goose is looking at me weird.
I have a name.
Yeah, the goose.
The goose. Would you like the rest of my soda, by the way? It's a bit too much sugar for me. I like it, but I'm also just like, it's weird. Whenever I have sugar sodas now, I can feel them on my teeth. Is that weird?
No. I can't drink aspartame-based sodas
Fair enough.
because they all just taste like aspartame to me. Like, no matter what it is, I'm like, this all tastes exactly the same and it just tastes like aspartame.
Yeah.
I hate it. I'm just a full sugar girly.
That's fair. Yeah, we'll go to the.
I would totally drive one of those around the city.
Oh my God, yes. Can we?
That'd be fun.
Can we now?
I don't know how legal it would be.
I mean, maybe.
Maybe. Maybe.
I assume that, being at a fucking...
Yeah, the white ass.
Not sure if the mics picked that one up.
Oh, that
In
was
this
that was a
white ass
gold.
neighborhood. There's a really nice bookstore over close to like Spadina, right off of here. I've been there before. It's also like one of those like beautiful like tree-lined, very quaint little streets.
It's also just a beautiful campus.
Yeah, like imagine this is where you went to school.
Ridiculous.
So cute. The campus
it's
could
like-
definitely use with more recycling bins.
Yes. It's like the chunky blonde highlights, like the chunky blonde bangs from like 2005.
Yes.
Are they back?
So
It seems like they're back.
I started getting asked to do that by some people, but it was like Gen Z who were just kind of like discovering that era. But they were doing cool things with it. It wasn't just like brown, blonde, chunky highlights.
Yeah.
Like I had one client who was like, okay, we're gonna be doing chunky highlights, but then it's gonna be a middle parting, and then you're gonna take one side of that front piece of blonde and make that pink, and then you're gonna alternate it. So it kind of like turned into like almost like a checkerboard. Like they're having more fun with it.
Good.
It's not just like normal shit. So pop off Gen Z.
They have like decades of creative to come back on and draw upon.
Exactly. Seriously, do recycling bins not exist on this campus?
There must be some down here. Yeah, there's some over there. Do you want to go through up here and go to
let's go.
Trinity?
Yeah.
Happy Fish and Chips Friday. Thank you, Sandy.
I love
Great
fish
to
and
have you
chips.
here. Oh my God, I love fish and chips too.
I don't know if you do this, but like I'll go through like eras of like when I'm out eating where I'm always getting the exact same thing. Like I went through a chicken and waffles phase
Fair.
for a very long time. Went through a fish and chips phase for a really long time.
The tisms are strong with us.
Honestly. Oh, one of my favorite eras was a beef dip era.
Oh, I love.
And you know
beef.
who had
I
the-
love a good
You
beef
know who had
dip.
the best fucking beef dip and they got rid of it?
Church-
Storm Crow.
Oh,
Church Street Garage had the best chicken and waffles I'd ever got, and they got rid of them.
ugh. Awful people.
It happens, but it's not
to us.
It's not as bad. So there's this like lore in my friend group. It was one Pride, and this was years ago. So it would be like when I would like starve myself before Pride, so I could be Pride skinny. Don't do that. It's stupid. But it was the end of Pride, and all of my friends were like, "Okay, let's just go get some food." I was like, "I can't wait to finally eat." And we went to the Franz that was by, not the one on College, the one.
Just got back from the C&E, went down there today. Very nice, Tony.
Nice. And so I ordered their chicken and waffles. Everyone else's food came out, mine didn't. And then mine came out, and they just had given me a plain Belgian waffle. And I was like, I ordered chicken and waffles. And then they took that Belgian waffle away, brought it back. It had been separated into 4, and they put a chicken wing on top of it. And they sat down in front of me. My friends were done eating by this point, and I was starving. And I was like, oh, it's a fucking chicken wing. So then I didn't eat it, and I left furious. It was cold also.
Ugh. That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad.
There are worse things.
Sorry I'm late. Just got in. All good, Sandy.
Hi, Sandy.
Was in the building that you went on a drinking binge a few months ago. Oh, cool. Yeah, that was a fun day. That was a fun stream. We need more beer festivals in the city.
I
that
love
need
a
to
good
be
beer
here for.
fest. I love outdoor drinking in general.
It's so much fun. Actually, I would like to do more, like, one thing I wanted to do was just go to a bunch of breweries and be like, hey, can I come and do this today?
That'd be fun.
Yeah. And just go and, my idea was they give me 3 of their samplers and then I get 1 of the beers.
Oh, nice.
If you ever want to do one with me, we could do like a partnership day where it can be like, we want these 3, we want to try these 3, and then we'll figure out which one we each want.
Ooh. Should try that at the gin distillery.
Ooh.
Because there's this gin distillery in the city
No
that
way.
they do like classes too, where you can like learn stuff. I don't really know, but it's run, their Instagram or their TikTok is run by really cute guys. And I was like, that sounds like fun,
I would do that.
right?
I've had a gin or 2 in my day.
I love a gin cocktail. Those are some bright yellow shoes.
I mean, I'm not mad at them.
They look like snow boots, but like really, really skinny snow boots.
Wycliffe College. Wycliffe College is a historic evangelical seminary and a founding member of Toronto School of Theology. That's very cool, Stefani. Thank you for sharing.
I thought it was founded by Wyclef Jean.
Oh, that's true. I know her.
Puppies.
What's that? That gentleman is dancing and having a good time.
Hell yeah.
Not mad at that.
Live your life. That's honestly iconic.
They don't even have a screen near them. When was the last time you did drugs?
Drugs? It was like I was smoking weed before we came out.
That's fair.
had a nap. That's why I was late answering your message, because I just woken up from a nap. I'm like, yeah, that's fine. See you there.
Be the icon you want to see in the world.
Honestly, I live.
Those are great shoes too.
They are. Those are better yellow shoes than the last one.
Amazing. Sometimes the city just fills me with joy.
Yeah. There are pockets of joy here.
Pockets of joy. That is a... Oh.
I'm a viewer.
Oh, hello.
Hey, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
I'm a chill. I don't know if I'm in the chat. I'm not in the chat too
Fair
often,
enough. Do you mind if I capture?
No, absolutely. Go ahead.
Well, it's wonderful. Nice to meet you, buddy.
Yeah. Nice to meet you guys.
You got snapped.
Gosh.
Sniped.
Yes.
Whatever the hell it is.
After we said just like, no one actually does this. Of course, it's the day that it
Yeah, I've
happens.
been chasing you guys for like 10 minutes.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I should have chatted. Like, hold up. Check.
Oh, no.
Well, nice to meet you guys.
Likewise. Did you want to sign the jacket while you're here?
Why not?
Absolutely. This is why I say people can do it. So
Thank you.
go right ahead, buddy. Anywhere on the back.
Let's see.
Don't worry if you go over top of someone. There.
Just to make sure it's not mine.
Basic.
I love how we have the dancer in the background. This is
I mean,
this
it's
is
working.
epic.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much.
No problem, buddy. Thank you for stopping us.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a nice day out finally.
It's a
It's
beautiful day.
gorgeous.
Yeah.
Are you at school right now? Or?
Yeah.
Fair.
I'm finishing up the semester, so that's
Well,
good.
we believe in you,
Thank you.
and thank you so much for stopping us.
Yeah,
This
of
is
course.
wonderful.
Great
See you
classes.
Great to meet you, buddy.
Yeah, awesome. See you guys.
Bye.
That was lovely.
See, people know you. I can't believe he's been chasing us for 10 minutes. I never even thought of like the idea of like us live stream. Oh my God. I rolled my ankle.
Yay! We match.
Twins! I never even thought of the idea of like people watching the live stream and then coming and finding you in person.
Oh, yeah, it happens.
That's awesome.
Very rarely, but like
It's awesome
that
because
was-
we're men and like it's not scary,
yes,
but that's so cool.
that was special. That was special.
I love community.
Half naked dancing guy is having a time. Yes, he was. Oh
He's
my God,
living.
that dancing guy in the background. Yes, Doc. I might actually clip that and be like,
Absolutely.
this is fantastic. He found a fan. Who's that guy dancing? I'm imagining he's dancing to gay bar.
He honestly,
Wouldn't be surprised. Wouldn't be surprised.
I would hazard a bet that he's listening to some divas on
Oh, yeah.
that.
He was
You gonna
doing.
boop it?
No, that's a forbidden boop.
How is that forbidden?
It's too tall.
Girl, it's called jumping.
Well, I am debating on getting an extended booper,
Okay.
and it would literally just be like a really long, not windshield wiper, but like a really long pointer, and then just with a hand on the end there, I could just go boop.
Okay, well, if you're gonna do that, you're gonna have to cut off the tip of your finger so it's still your finger booping.
That is true. That is true.
We'll
And I
take a
don't
toe too.
I don't need all of my fingers.
Exactly.
Just 3.
Jesus Christ.
That was top-notch street dancing. It really was.
Yeah.
That man was having a time.
That is the epitome of dance like nobody is watching.
Yes.
And that is the energy everyone should bring to their lives.
Yes. So if you look over to the right, you will see the Whitney building. There she is through the trees.
Hi, Whitney.
And by the way, if you've never actually looked up Whitney, the mayor of Toronto, kind of a fox.
Really?
Yeah. Laser pointer boop. You are becoming famous.
Boop, boop.
You know, I don't think famous is a fair word. I prefer the
Notorious?
That's better. I prefer the term accessible.
You are very accessible.
I'm very accessible. Famous
Yeah.
implies that like you're above or that you're beyond other people's spectrum. Accessible just means you're approachable and friendly, and people shouldn't be scared to come up and support you.
I also just think like accessible. Like I think of the other times where like you've worked places and I'm like, I can just stop in there if I need to talk to
Yeah.
Maddie.
Yeah.
I know he'll be there. Very accessible.
I love when people in the city take the time to talk to others. It's not usual in my experience. Yeah, that was a lovely little stop.
I actually go out of my way to make conversations with people that like
Finally sniped you. Thanks for letting me sign the jacket. Thanks, buddy. It was really great to meet you. Come back anytime.
Yeah, I love that.
Was that dancer guy doing okay? Came to mind that guy who was dancing lost his own business and gone mad.
Hey,
I mean,
as
that's a
long as
good
he's having
narrative.
fun.
It's a good narrative. Ugh. Have you ever actually seen the Dante's sculptures over here?
No.
Randy brought me over here, and like the entire structure, for whatever reason, it's all dedicated to like Dante and the
Seven Circles of Hell?
Well, it's Inferno, Paradiso, Inferno, Purgatorio, and Paradiso, all as like one collection.
Oh, cool.
So I was like, let's hop in. Let's actually show it to you. Because I didn't know this until Randy brought me here and I saw it for the first time. And I was just like, that's really cool.
Look at the fluffy squirrel. Yeah, I think that people in Toronto need to talk to each other more.
Yeah.
I always
They
wonder.
can go talk to each other, talk to each other, talk to each other.
I find especially for like street festivals, like I go out of my way and be like, oh, I love your jacket, or like, oh, your hair looks really great today.
Yes.
Like, it's so easy to just like point out something that you already instinctively like and let that person know that you like what they're doing. You'd be surprised just how happy it makes people, and it takes absolutely no effort.
No, not at all. So this is the Dante Garden.
Penis.
Probably more than a few. But it's essentially like the entire story, just all written out through triptychs and...
Cool. I like these demons.
I don't know if it's all the same artist. I wouldn't be surprised if it was. TSN head office is in Scarborough.
I like this one. It's really cunty. Oh, and this one's got a little dragon friend
Aw.
while he's shooting somebody from above.
I think they're pronounced dwagons.
Dwagon.
If they're adorable, it's a dwagon.
It's a dwagon.
I think that's part of the Toronto canon. Cute dragons are dwagons.
Dwagon. Are these Templar Knights?
Probably.
So cool.
Yeah, isn't it great? And this is Dante. He's not quite forbidden boop, but I'd have to step up to get to him. Just like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's just out of reach.
If I have to get off the ground,
But there's a QR code here you can scan.
scan for the Dante
If anyone wants
tour.
if anyone wants to scan. Boop. Yeah, I just think it's a really cool, neat little space.
It is.
But yeah, in terms of like finding things to compliment
This
people
is
on,
cunty.
work, Jesus.
Work. Squirrel.
I think people in Toronto generally need to get more physical. I would agree with that. There's nothing wrong with getting out there and doing exercises, walking around,
I feel like people
connecting
in the
with
city
people.
are so into fitness.
I feel like some of them are.
Yeah, but like, just think of the
ones that
sheer
you
amount of
don't-
gyms we have.
It's
Somebody
true.
has to be keeping them in.
I know some people who go to multiple gyms. I'm just like, but why? Why?
I've never known that. I have known people that would go to multiple tanning studios because they wouldn't let them tan as much as they wanted. I have known those people.
Cat on a leash.
Oh,
We've seen some unusual things today.
I love it. I love when I see cats outside.
I might make that a rare square in the Toronto bingo.
Cat on leash.
Cat on leash.
That cat's so cute.
Although that is one thing I might do. Actually, maybe that's one thing I do with Toronto bingo. Maybe that's another game day I'll have. Is one day when people come on board, they can do Toronto bingo.
That'd be fun.
Perhaps get a Toronto QR code tattoo. I feel like that would, as much as I'm fond of the joke.
It just reminds me of like those people that got barcode tattoos in the 90s.
Yep.
You could baby.
How old?
He's 4.
9.
Uh-oh. That's not a good sound.
That's what happens to the poopers.
Are these all residences?
I think it's like Dean's House and Like, I think it's like specific people in.
That'd be such a cool place to live.
Oh yeah.
Like, are you kidding?
I was thinking about getting Toronto t-shirts though.
We love it.
Oh, I want to get a t-shirt that says Boop and then I knows Toronto.
I love.
I mean, I've been saying that enough. Maybe I should just make that tonight. Maybe that's what I'll do.
I've been thinking about getting just a bunch of like shirts screen printed just on like political things that I like Doug Ford is destroying Ontario.
Call him Drug Ford.
Drug Ford. Honestly work.
He doesn't.
He sure doesn't. We're right by my dentist.
If you walk
so
you
many
get-
boops.
There are a lot of. This is a prize boop area.
Prize boop area.
Yeah. Well, one of the days the game is going to be the boopathon, and whoever boops the most things wins. But if you boop someone that someone else boops, it doesn't count.
Canceled it out to boop.
Yeah.
I like the snails. And then like the little like fox. It's just like this.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's a raccoon. Even
Is it?
better.
Oh, it is.
Raccoony. Walking is definitely your friend. So are you, Baby Grinch. We're all friends here. Because we've tolerated each other for long enough.
So long. And we're back to car noise.
Back to car noise.
I love those little mushrooms.
Yeah,
I like
they
those
look cute.
mushrooms.
Little mushrooms you can go sit on.
Yeah.
So let's say we get over to church, or I wonder if there's anything I need from Loblaws. Maybe. I might get some fruit or something from there.
Sounds good to me. Actually, I don't think I have any food at home. I finished up
You
the
want-
rest of the
You want to
braised
come to
beef.
the Blas with me?
Yeah, I finished up all the braised beef I made yesterday.
Man, the other day, I went to Loblaws and I found out that they had to, they raised the price of protein powder.
They raised the price of
To, like-
fucking everything.
Yeah, but they raised it to $25. And I got a bunch of stuff, but by the time I left there, I'd spent like $30. It's crazy.
Yeah. Shopping there is not fun anymore.
Well, it depends how good you are.
I also just don't like the idea that they have
Those
cops
scanners-
protecting.
Those scanners
food.
are notoriously difficult to read. Sometimes you just try and try and try and
Yeah.
try and try, and it just doesn't scan. And just what am I supposed to do?
I guess it's free.
No, that would be silly. No one steals from Loblaws and does their patriotic duty.
That would be crazy.
May I have a little? Thank you.
One of my favorite restaurants is right here.
Serious walking is your lifetime friend. My doctor read me a poem how walking is your best friend, alcohol your enemy. I mean, you're not wrong.
Sure. If anyone's looking for really, really good Laotian food, Lao Lao Bar right there is delicious.
Delicious.
It is so good. My friends took me there for my birthday dinner last year. And when my dad was in town the other week, I brought him there. Oh my God. It's like Thai food, but with completely different flavor profiles. It's so good. Don't skip on the papaya fritters. They're delicious.
Papaya fritters.
They're so good. It comes with tamarind sauce.
That sounds
Ugh.
Nice to each other. Nice to each other. Nice to each other.
For each other, right for each other. There's still a makeup forever here? Holy shit.
Oh wow. You know how long it's been there?
A long time.
I was gonna say forever.
Forever. Their makeup has been there
Well,
forever.
if you had said forever, I would have been like, for a while.
Forever and ever,
It is
ever,
kind of- Forever, ever?
ever, ever. This smokehouse is good too.
I've heard good things about it.
I've ordered from it. It's really good. I got like a bunch of little things, and they were all delicious. And they were delivered, so it wasn't even like fresh.
I actually went to Fresh Pick the other day, and I was actually quite impressed because it wasn't like super crazy pricey.
Where is it?
Right there.
Oh,
I didn't even know about it.
Underneath where Riddle Room used to be.
I haven't been in there yet.
It's a good, well, obviously it's a really good space that they've set up with it, but
Yeah.
prices aren't crazy. Not the best, but not crazy.
Like on par with like a Rabba.
Yeah. Maybe a little less than Rabba.
See, I love a Rabba.
Like a little less than Loblaws too, which is good.
When I was at my parents' place, it was over Easter weekend, and we were trying to find something, and everything was closed because they live in a small town.
Yeah.
And I was like, see, this is exactly why I live in Toronto. Rabba is always open. Rabba's open on Christmas.
Yeah.
If I need something, I need to be able to have it.
Yes. Those young whippersnappers always need their avocado toast, and you're just like, yeah.
Yeah, I want.
Yeah, we do.
Everything else fucking sucks. I want my avocado toast. Okay, sue me.
Flip over the place. Oh, no, thank you.
We're about to pass one of my long-standing, most favorite restaurants.
Thomas McLean Carriage Works. My middle name's actually Thomas.
Really?
Yep. The 1870s, Thomas McLean purchased a vacant lot at 548, now 586 Yonge Street, and the lot behind it facing St. Nicholas Street for his carriage making business. Was that my relative? I don't know. We will find out next time on
Is
The
Maddie
Archive is
related
Right.
to this person?
I am shockingly related to some people I was not expecting. I'm related to Lucy Vaughn Montgomery.
Really?
Yep. Turns out that the family that Lucy was adopted into was the McNeils, and the McNeils are my father's family on my mom's side, father's mother's side.
This is one of my first favorite restaurants when I
Right?
moved to the city. I'm still
Not
so
just
sad.
noodles.
Still, my buddy Rob, when we lived over at 100 Wellesley, we used to come here, get General Tao chicken,
Yep.
and go home and just watch shitty action movies. And it was our favorite thing. And he travels around a lot, like all over the world. One time he got chased out of Saudi Arabia.
Did we meet through Chris Uchiuchi?
Yeah.
We must have. We
Yeah.
must have. That sounds right.
Yeah. But he actually just competed in a yacht race. Each yacht had like 2 people on it
Okay.
through France. And he didn't have a sponsor, and everyone else that was in it had like really big sponsors, so he sponsored himself. And so if you go to the registration, he's sponsored by General Tao Chicken.
Yeah.
And when I saw that, I was like, ah, Robbie.
Here's the question. How many McDonald's do they need on Yonge Street?
There isn't
There's like
even as
4.
many as there used to be.
Right? That's because they're opening up new ones
Probably.
in the holes. And we are down a lot of, yeah, we're down a lot of Mexican restaurants.
This Mexican place is delicious.
Ooh.
Right here, some of the best Mexican food I've had in Toronto.
So that one right there.
El Pastorcito.
La Pastorcito.
My sister-in-law, she's Mexican, and I was there for a dinner, and I posted a picture, and hadn't even gotten through dinner, and I was getting messaged her. She's like, "Where are you? That place looks good, just from the look of it."
Nice.
She's like, "I need to know where that is." She stayed with me when she was pregnant with my niece for a bit because they had moved from Calgary and they didn't have a home.
Fair.
And so she was pregnant, and she was really, really craving Mexican food, so she always would go to the Mexican place just north of Wellesley
Yes.
on Yonge.
I missed that place.
It was good.
It was so good.
It was really good.
Like literally some of the best Mexican food in the city. Why does Mexican food in the city always shut down?
Because,
I guess it's because it's cheaper.
yeah.
You can't spend a lot of money on it, so they don't make as much money on it.
But that particular Mexican place gave a lot of comfort to a pregnant Mexican lady who was in a city that she didn't know anybody except for me and my brother. Okay. They did good.
You done good, Mexican restaurant.
Done
number 12.
That'll do, pig. That'll do.
That'll do. Create your own noodle soup. You know what? I think I will. All I have to do is go home.
It's actually a really good hot pot place just down here called Super.
Okay.
It's so good.
Is it super?
It is super.
Oh, yay.
It's one of those hot pot places where you like get all the ingredients off of like the wall and then pick a broth and then they measure it.
Oh, cool.
It's not like the ones where you like cook it at your table, like Heidi Lau, but it's so good.
I told Tattoo Guy, I feel like
There's also a new udon place that just opened up here that I want to try. I've been talking a lot about food.
That kind of not gonna lie, that kind of happens on the channel a little bit.
Because we're
One
just like
person will
walking through
get
all
into
these areas.
food.
It's like, ooh, I love this restaurant.
Yes.
Especially when you've
I'm
lived in
just
the
like
city
I
for so
remember.
long.
I'm just like I remember when I could eat out places.
Yeah.
One day again. One day again soon. One day again, maybe never. But one day again, hopefully.
Hell yeah.
YouTube is a slow burn business.
Don't I know it?
Yeah. But that's why I'm trying to do like maybe doing these games is like a really fun way to lean into stuff.
It is. Finding your niche. Sometimes it takes time, but once you hit it, I was watching the Last Meals YouTube video today with the guy who hosts Hot Ones, Sean
Yes.
Evans, and they were just like talking about how I was like, yeah, like you went to like school for like broadcast journalism, and then you found your niche by eating insane hot wings
Yeah.
and getting celebrities to do it. Like, that's not really a business pitch that anyone would think would work, and he's
No.
wildly successful.
Yeah. He's someone I would like to get on a walk one day. That's why I'm just like my channel. I want my channel to be walk and talks, or as I call them, walkie-talkies.
Walkie-talkie.
Bring someone along, get stories of the city, layer it on, promoting art, and now I think I want to make it like a bunch of fun, silly, active outdoor games in Toronto.
That honestly would be a lot of fun, especially in the summer.
Yes. So if you ever want to be a part of any of the play games, let me know.
Hell yeah.
My only issue is then I have to like wait until the videos process because I can't download them to edit them afterwards. Did you get your 1,350 donut? I did. And it was delicious. It was delicious.
Delicious. What kind of donut did you have?
I go to Loblaws and get the Loblaws donuts,
Okay.
but I got a sprinkle donut with white chocolate.
Can't go wrong with a sprinkle donut.
Yes. They are more fun.
Right. Bring
They're
it back
just-
to whimsy.
Yes. I am known for my whimsy.
We love whimsy.
I've been called worse.
It's been called a lot worse.
I have been called a lot worse today.
Yeah, I called you a goose earlier.
You did. You did. You silly goose.
You silly goose.
Ah, you big slut. Good for you. Hello, Alex. Nice day here in Kingston, too. That's beautiful. It is a beautiful day here. This is wonderful.
Uh-huh. It's also a really good dumpling place down there.
Yes.
Hero dumpling.
Oh, I don't think I've ever been that one, but
It's good. They have these duck spring rolls
Okay.
that are so good. They also have like little mini pork buns. They're delicious.
Interesting. But did you know the Planet Fitness down there has the oldest escalator in Toronto?
I do believe that because this was actually supposed to be a residential building.
Yes.
And it was supposed to be like 20-some stories, and then they, I think, ran out of funding.
Yep.
There.
Well, this was going to be the tallest building. It was actually going to rival the Empire State Building.
Yeah. Not
According
anymore.
to Randy. No.
But like you look
They
at
gave
the,
up very
if
fast.
You look at the entryways and like those beautiful metal doors.
Yep.
Imagine that is the door that you open to go home.
Right.
Like it gives such like old world like New York vibes.
Well, that's exactly what it was going for.
Yeah. We
And
could
that's
have
why
had
the big-
such cooler residential buildings. Now we just have a bunch of glass towers.
Yeah. Well, I will say the other thing is that across the street, the building we just passed by,
Yeah.
that building has the Toronto's oldest elevator in it.
Oh.
You can actually go in. It still has the pull across. It's great.
That's so cute. The only time I've ever been in a pull across elevator like that is when I was at MTV for an audition for the after show.
Ooh.
But it was right after Dan Levy had like accidentally sworn live on air.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And that was back when he was like an MTV personality. What was that building? I don't remember.
I think it was MTV.
Okay.
The one where the Masonic Temple is now?
Yes.
Yeah.
And we were in this like group dynamic where we were just discussing things, and like I said fuck, and everyone in the room was like, and I was like, you realize we're not on air right now, and like I wouldn't do that. Never got a call back. But a bunch of people that was in that audition with went on to being either on Five Awesome Gays or on the after show. They're like, no, we don't want that potty mouth slut.
I do try to avoid swearing, but sometimes it's just fun.
I just can't be bothered.
I want my MTV. By the way, gotta love all of these. Oh, we love Carlton Cinemas.
Perks of being a wallflower.
I love how they're still playing Nirvana, the band, the show, the movie.
Yeah.
Never stop playing it. Have you seen it yet?
I have not.
It is great.
I've heard it. It's really good.
I want to actually reach out to them and be like, hey guys, remember how I was supposed to be in the 3rd season of the show and you never actually edited it together? Can you do me a solid and come on my YouTube channel? Come play a game with us.
Come play a game. No, the last movie I saw was the new Super Mario Brothers one.
Oh, how was it?
It was good. I was there. I was watching it with my niece and nephew over Easter weekend.
Okay.
And so my brother and sister-in-law were like, "Do you want to come?" I was like, "Hell yeah." I haven't been to a movie that wasn't like 19 plus, like in forever. There were so many kids there. I was like,
a lot of kids.
I forgot what it's like seeing a movie with children.
But especially like a movie like that would be actually be kind of fun.
It made sense. But I was just like, I haven't been to a movie that children were even allowed in the theater in so long.
That is kind of nice about the VIPs.
Yeah. My favorite is just to go to Imagine Cinemas down by St. Lawrence Market, because you lose cell phone reception, so nobody's on their phones. And they have the late flat seats. And on Tuesdays, it's only $5 ticket and $5 for any concession.
Nirvana movie, I only lasted 15 minutes, found it unwatchable, poor imitation of Jay and Silent Bob.
Oof.
Ooh, scathing.
Oof. Don't hold back.
No, that's what we love. Universal discourse about art.
Yep. Oh, we're getting another hot pot restaurant.
Where?
Okay.
Oh, we are.
Where the Golden Griddle once was.
Oh, not the Golden Girdle.
I do miss the Golden Griddle because it's the one place you could go in Toronto that had bacon in the buffet.
Oh, yes.
I love unlimited amounts of bacon because I am a slob.
As we do. Well, we are at our location, our destination. So thank you for joining us, Sam.
Thanks.
If y'all can help Sam out by going to his Instagram and following him, Hair by Sam2.
Sam T.O.
Sam Toe. I am Maddie, I'm Toronto, so if you or someone you know is coming to the city, you're looking for a unique experience, why not give them with a customized walking tour? You can find links to my services below in the description to Viator or TripAdvisor. Please come by again soon. If you like and subscribe, that helps us out a great deal, and we absolutely adore having you. Thank you for joining us today, and we'll see you all very, very soon.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you for joining me today, dear.
My pleasure.